In the midst of celebrating his wildly successful third studio album, Divide, Ed Sheeran gets candid with Rolling Stone about kickstarting his career with Taylor Swift, their unbreakable bond, and everything in between. Ed is living the good life between traveling the world, dropping new music, and getting all the perks of hooking up with T-Swift Squad. What's not to love? There's certainly no denying the close bond Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift share, but as Ed Sheeran continues to rise to the top, he recalls exactly where it all began. And in the newest issue of Rolling Stone, Ed is giving credit where credit is due, remembering the moment his career went soaring after hopping on board Taylor's Red Tour that started back in 2013. And of course, he remembers how grateful he is that she shared the experience with him. He recalled being on the most amazing tour in the world, saying, quote, "I was just living in a country that I didn't belong in a town I didn't really know anyone. She would be there if everything ended for me. Taylor is kind of an anomaly in that sense. She's omnipresent because she's the most famous woman in the world, so she can't make the decision to not be in the press. I always stick up for Taylor." Traveling with arguably the biggest artist in the world sure has its perks, but Ed also dished about the many encounters with Taylor's inner circle that he was lucky enough to have gotten to know. And boy, did he really get to know them. He hinted at hooking up with a number of her friends, saying, "I was this 22-year-old awkward British kid going on tour with the biggest artist in America who has all these famous mates. It was very easy. I would often find myself in situations just kind of waking up and looking over and being like, how the did that happen?" But before you get any ideas, Ed was quick to smash the ongoing rumor that he and Taylor ever hooked up on tour, saying, "I found that aspect quite lazy journalism. There wasn't any truth to it whatsoever." Despite the many benefits of fame and fortune, Ed realizes that the reality of it isn't what it seems. He credits his girlfriend Cherry Seaborn with keeping him humble and down to earth, saying it's awesome meeting famous people, but that's not reality. One day this will end, and I know the one person that's going to remain constant is Cherry. I should just enjoy this while it's there, but not let it become my reality, because that's not the reality I want to live in. One thing is for certain, despite the fame that comes along with it, Ed's love of writing and making music is one reality he does aspire to live in. While speaking with Howard Stern early this morning, Ed was asked why he gave up such a smash hit that is Love Yourself, recorded by Justin Bieber, when Ed revealed that it just wasn't the right vibe for his own album at the time. He also suggested that the song might have worked for Rihanna had the lyrics been much more R-rated. He said at first he was hearing Rihanna coming in with a bit of that swag, and Rihanna could get away with saying, "You should go and yourself." In my mind, anyway. That definitely would have made for a much deeper dig of a breakup song, but Bieber totally crushed his version of it nonetheless. But right now, I'm curious to know what you guys thought about Ed's Rolling Stone interview, all about hooking up with Taylor Swift's friends, and more importantly, who you think he was referring to. So get the conversation going right down here in the comment section below, and after that, be sure to click right over here to check out all the best dressed from the 2017 iHeartRadio Awards. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr., and hey, I'll see you next time.